Hi everyone, I'm back again today with another video for you, and this is kind of part two. It's going to go next to my previous process video, so if you didn't get a chance to watch that, please be sure to, but I will show it at the end of this one. So I'm going to show you the photo that I'm going to be scrapbooking today, and this is my daughter Gabby and her aunt Gracie. I've already gone ahead and put down some texture paste. That is Metallic Teal by Heidi Swapp, and I just used a little plus sign template. And I absolutely love this collection. I've had so much fun working with it. It's the Memorandum Collection by Pink Paisley. And I'm going to go ahead and start by putting down a manufacturer strip at the top of the page. And then what I'm going to do for a while here is I've just cut some strips. Actually, a lot of them are some of the pieces that are just left over from the first layout that I did. And so I'm going to work them into this layout. My background page, though, the one with the dots on it, is actually by Basic Gray, and it's called, it's from the Basics collection, and it's called Lexicon. And they're kind of faded. They aren't all like really in your face dots. They're just kind of, some of them are kind of washed out. So I thought that it went well with the polka dot paper that's actually in this collection. Talk about being a paper hoarder. I do have a full sheet of the black polka dot paper from this memorandum collection, but I didn't want to use it. And I had this piece of Basic Gray, which is extra. I have another piece. So here I cut off some of the manufacturer strips from some of the pages, and then I cut some 1-inch strips from some of the papers. And I'm just layering them down at the bottom of the page. And I've gone ahead of time and inked all the edges. I try to only do ahead of time what I feel like you're not going to miss out on watching me do, such as the texture paste because it takes time to dry, and then inking edges and things like that. So this one's going to give me a fit. It didn't want to go under that camera strip, which was a manufacturer strip. So these two words, I took my Micron black pen, and just to make them stand out a little bit, I just did 2 messy lines inside each letter. And you will see a close-up picture of those at the end, so you'll be able to see it better. But these are a cut file. It's called Word Tabs, and it's by Just Nick. You get like 6 or 8 words in the cut file. And I just liked these two for this page. I picked this collection, I said in the previous video, but if you didn't watch it, I picked this collection because it had purple in it, and my daughter is wearing a purple shirt. Well, it's a blue purple, but it looks fine with the purples in this collection. And purple is hard to find. And I have some other pictures too that you'll be seeing in the future, some more pictures of the same day when she has the same shirt on. And I picked a old Basic Gray collection that had some purple in it. But this is one of the papers in this collection, and I mentioned it in the previous video. I should stop saying that. These little clipboards are all over the page, and there's something different in each clipboard. And so I cut them apart, and I liked what the message on this one said for this page, so I chose this one. But some of them just have a pattern, like a flower pattern in them. Some of them have words, and I love papers like that. I wouldn't have used this paper as a whole 12 by 12 piece, but I knew right away when I saw it that I wanted it so that I could cut it apart and use it as an embellishment on my page. And I'm going to pop it up on foam tape. I incorporated a doily because there is part of a doily on the page that's going to go next to this one. So I'm just going to have that popping out behind the top of that photo, and then I'm going to pop that clipboard up next to it. I put a silver brad in the top of that clipboard, and I also stitched a small heart on it. I'm going to put a corner up here on in the top right, because on the page that goes next to this one, there's a corner in the bottom left. So when I do two-page layouts, I make them similar. I don't have them meet in the middle or work off of each other in any way. I just include similar elements. I use the same papers and collection. So you'll see at the end, because I'll give you a shot of them laying side by side. This is a heart that I punched from my Stampin' Up! Punch that I just stapled to a circle. I'm just going to fluff up these letters so they're not flat to give it some dimension. And then I punched out, oh, this is another one of the papers in this collection. The whole sheet of paper is just all these labels, and then the banner is cut from another paper. It's just all banners. And then this sticker says #memories, and that's from the sticker sheet in this collection. And then I punched out, oh, I'm going to stick, no, that's not going to stay. There we go. That's another heart that I punched using my Stampin' Up! Heart punch, and I'm just going to stick that to the banner. But I'm going to stitch through the top of the banner, so I'm putting it a little bit low with that in mind. These little letters, I have a set of punches that are very old. They come in a wood box with a clear top that slides, and all the punches are in this wood box. And they are by Family Treasures, and they are probably from, let's see, my daughter was born in 95, so they are probably from 92 or 93. And I still use them quite often when I need a small letter. And I wanted them in purple. I don't have any purple alphabet stickers, or I probably would have used stickers. And here I'm just going to put a couple of the Stampin' Up! Candy dots down. And then I'm going to go off camera and do some stitching and come back, and I'll show you where I stitched with my sewing machine. I'm going, I promise. I'm also going to stick those letters down. I probably should have had that say Gracie and Gabby. Gracie and Gab, because Gracie's on the left and Gab is on the right. Oh well. There we go. So I just did some stitching with my sewing machine, and I'm going to show you where I added that. I did it there at the corner and along the top. I tucked that doily in a little bit more. I didn't like so much of it showing, so I lifted that up and tucked it in. I stitched through that little banner, and then I stitched through both of the words. And on both of the layouts, I left the tails from the string sticking out, and as it sat on my desk and I looked at it, I just didn't really love that. I usually do like a messy look, and I like that, but I wasn't loving it. It was too much, so I snipped them off. Here are the two pages next to each other. If you didn't get a chance to watch the Daddy's Girl video, I hope that you'll go back and do that. Thank you for joining me. I really enjoyed working with this collection. I am really happy with how it turned out, and I will be back soon with more videos for you. Have a great day.